pointing to a pointer which points to a node in the linked list. Now every node in the linked list will be declared as a structure. So beforehand we have to declare that like this, that struct node, which is the node of the every node of the linked list has this is a type structure node, which contains two parts. First is the data which we want to store in that particular node, which is of type integer, and the next part will contain the address of the next node in the list. So next node image, which is that means the next part will be a pointer which will be point to a next node, that means which will point to data which is type struct node. So here I have to use struct node, then next pointer. This is the pointer which is a type of struct node. That means this pointer points to another node in the list. Now, while we are calling this function, we are passing double pointer. This is head pointer, which is only single pointer, and again head pointer contains the address of head pointer, this variable. So it's a double pointer, and a double pointer which is pointing to a pointer which points to a data of type struct node. So what we have to pass, here we have to write struct node, then double pointer, head, ptr, and we have to pass the value of the node which is int num. So that will be the declaration of the function. This parameter to be passed while calling this function add at the beginning, which inserts a node at the beginning of the linked list. Now what will be the body of this function? Now first we have to check if head pointer, that means head pointer means what? Suppose here what is the value at head pointer? And head pointer equals to it is, suppose it is containing the null, because the list is empty. So what you will do if head pointer equals to null? So how to get the head pointer? Head pointer means it is indicated by value at location 1000, because head pointer reserves location 1000. So head pointer is done by value which is location at 1000. And what is 1000? 1000 means this double head pointer. So head pointer means value which is stored at location head pointer. That is equals to head pointer. So first we have to check whether this equals to null or not. So if value at the location stored in head pointer equals to null, that means the list is empty. In that case, what we will do? We will allocate memory for this new node. That means a memory location will be reserved for storing this new node, and there the value in data part num will be stored. Then the head pointer will contain the address of this new node. So the address of the for that to get the address of the new node, we need a pointer. Suppose we are declaring another pointer inside the function struct node pointer, node ptr. So if head pointer equals to null, so we will reserve a memory location which will be done by malloc function, and the starting address of this location will be returned by that. So to reserve the memory location, we have to call the function malloc. Okay, and what will be the size of that? Means how much what will be the size of the location that will be reserved? That is given by size of this operator and size of what type? Struct node. This node type of the type of how much memory location will be stored. Now that is of type struct node. Struct node means how much memory of data, that much memory will be reserved. So size of data type is struct node. And this, when this memory location will be reserved, it will be returned to which pointer? Suppose here I have declared that node pointer. It will be returned to this variable node pointer. That means now you have reserved the memory location for the new node. So to access the each of the part of the new node, we will use this pointer, node pointer. So by accessing each of the structure element using a pointer, suppose we want to assign the num value to the data part of this new node, which is pointed to by the pointer node pointer. So what we will do, this is the node pointer which is pointing to that particular node, and this is the sign, and data part will be storing the value of num. That means now the new node has been assigned the data part the value of num. Now what we have to do, we have to establish the link. That means before head pointer was null, but now head pointer will contain the address of this new node. So that means 50. That means what will be a head pointer means value which is location at 1000 will be 50. That means value at location which is given by the head pointer variable. So this location will get the value of the address of this node, which is indicated by this pointer, node pointer. So what we will do to establish the link, we will do value at location head pointer will be equals to the address of the node, that means node pointer. So this equals to node pointer. And then I have not filled the next part. As this is the first node in the list, next part will not point to further nodes because this is the only node, so it will contain null. So this part of this node is accessed by this pointer, node pointer arrow next. So node ptr arrow next will contain a null pointer. So this is your if the list is empty. But if the list is not empty,